The episode was called The New Bus. It begins on a normal morning. Peppa is having breakfast with her family and getting ready for school. Mummy reminds her not to forget her backpack, and George waves to her and says, "Bye, Peppa." Peppa walks to the bus stop where Susie, Pedro, Rebecca and the other children are already waiting. After a few minutes, a large yellow bus arrives. It looks newer and slightly bigger than usual. The door opens and Miss Rabbit is sitting in the driver's seat. "Good morning, children," she says. "Good morning, Miss Rabbit," everyone replies. Peppa is the first to notice that the bus looks different. "Is this a new bus?" she asks. "Yes," Miss Rabbit calmly answers. "Today we are riding on a new bus." The children take their seats. Peppa and Susie sit together and look out the window as the bus begins to move. At first, everything looks normal. They pass familiar houses, a park and a small shop. But after a while, Peppa notices something strange. The road looks different. Outside the window, there are only trees and a long road stretching ahead. Peppa frowns slightly. "Susie, do we usually drive here?" she asks. Susie looks out the window. "I don't remember." Peppa stands up and walks closer to the driver. "Miss Rabbit, are we really going to school?" Miss Rabbit calmly keeps her eyes on the road and replies, "We always go to school." Peppa returns to her seat but keeps watching through the window. The bus continues driving. The road becomes longer and longer. There are no houses anymore, only trees, hills, and a road that stretches far ahead. The children begin whispering, "Where is the school?" Pedro asks. "We should already be there," Rebecca says. Peppa walks up to the driver again. "Miss Rabbit, are we almost there?" Miss Rabbit answers in the same calm voice. "We always go to school." Peppa looks forward through the front window. The road seems endless, but suddenly the bus makes a turn. A few seconds later, the familiar school building appears ahead. The bus stops. The door opens. "We're here," says Miss Rabbit. The children step off the bus. Everything looks normal again. The schoolyard, the classroom, and their teacher are all there. Peppa stands next to Susie and looks back at the road they came from. Now it looks short and ordinary. Susie asks, "What's wrong?" Peppa thinks for a moment. "Nothing. The road just felt very long." Miss Rabbit closes the bus door and smiles. Sometimes a road feels longer than it really is. Peppa nods, but she looks back at the road one more time. For a moment, it almost looks like the road continues much farther than it should.